Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today I'm using the Lime Mortar Golden Christmas Kit. I did do a poll over on Instagram for if you want to see this one or the Pastel Christmas, and this one just won. So if you want to see how this one all came together, then just keep watching. So we're going to start off with the flipper. So I love this postcard. I've also got a paper clip all ready to go. I love this postcard, but I couldn't work out if I wanted to put it here and flip it out that way or put it here and have it flip that way on the ring. What I've decided to do is have it flipping on the ring, but then I need to add a little bit for the tab. So what I'm going to do is grab this piece of Kmart cardstock. I think it's Kmart. Might have been Spotlight. I don't remember. It's got textured on one side and it's got plain on the other. I'm going to use the plain side. And I'm going to mount it or stick it down so that it sort of blends into that line a little bit. That's sort of what I'm trying to do anyway. So I'm going to stick it first and then I can trim it and then cut the tab out. So I'm just grabbing my glue tape and I'm basically just going to put glue everywhere I want this to be because I really do want it to stick. Probably don't need quite that much glue, but anyway. Then, so I want it to stick. I hate this. Sometimes I just get myself really confused as to which way I need to put it. So I'm just making sure I've got an edge that doesn't have any fluffies, because I don't know why this one does. So I'm putting that right up to the black and then going to stick it down. This is probably the most wasteful way to do it because I am going to have a strip at the bottom, but at least then I know it's exactly where I need it to be. Then I'm going to get my paper trimmer in. We'll go this way first. So I'm just cutting off enough so I can make my tab, so I know I have enough to make my tab, and then I'll probably make it thinner again in a minute anyway. So I'll cut that bit off. And then we'll make this the right size. Now I'm aware that I probably didn't stick that down straight, so I'm making sure it's straight with the blade as opposed to straight on the cardboard. That makes no sense, but you guys get what I mean. And I did that really badly, so I'm just going to trim that off with the scissors because I've cut most of the way through but not all the way through, and I don't want to put another line there. So I have cut a bit of that postcard too, but that's alright as well. So I'll try and do that a bit better the second time around. It's a teensy bit raised there, so I'm just fixing it. I'm being very particular there. So then when it comes to the tab, it depends on how far you want it to sit out. I kind of want it to sit a bit closer than that, so I'm thinking about there. So I'm just making sure that's square. I've just realised I've done that with the wrong side up, but anyway. So I'm going to cut where I've marked that. And then just going to put it into the punch board. So this is my, just in case you are new on my channel, this is the We Are Memory Keepers tab punch board. Now, just before I do this, I just always like to double check that I put it in the right spot because I have messed them up before and I don't want to do it again. I bought this to make tabs in my planner. It's so never got used for that because I don't actually like the way it makes the tabs for planners, but for these kind of things, to make tabs like this, it actually works really nicely, and that actually is exactly the right size. I'm also going to round off the corners of the postcard just because these sides are round sides. No, I'm not, because I want to have on the back. So if you remember, this kit came with this awesome, this is the best notepad ever for Christmas, and I want to have these be paper clipped onto here like this so that I can have my lists and go crazy. So I don't mind that they're sticking out on this side, but I don't want them to stick out on this side as well. So I'm going to leave that exactly the way it is, and I'm going to add more pages to my little thing. So then we're just going to mark out the holes so that the flipper at least is done, and then we can move on to the actual pages. So flipper over. Hold on, I'm going to use that paper clip to hold this still. everywhere, but that's okay. And we've got our little flipper all ready to go. And then, like I said, I'm going to use this Beehaven Designz paper clip to hold a couple of the Padtastic sheets that comes with this kit, to put that on there. So that way I can have lists going on. And the good thing is it's kind of low profile, so it looks sort of really cute on the other side, which is good. I might also put some stickers on here when I see what I've got left over. Okay, so that is the flipper all ready to go. I'm going to keep that on hand because I like to have it so I can see sort of how this is all going to fit. I'm going to start off with some washi tape. And what I want to do, I'm going to sort of team the really skinny washi from the kit up with some other one. This is from Werribee Designz. And what I want to do is I want to keep the December bit there, but I want to put this washi in between and then put the stars on top. So that'll make sense in a sec. Stick this down and go right over the line. I am going to try and I'm not going to put date covers over the days and the dates this week. I'm going to leave them as they are. So I'm trying not to hit them on the way past. Let's just grab the other page in before we keep going. Let's just see what it looks like over the top of the line. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, I'm going to change that up. I'm going to change this up. I'm going to take this washi off and just put the stars at the top, and then I'll layer it at the bottom. That'll give me the look I want still. Sometimes with white washi, you've just got to be a little bit careful that what's underneath doesn't show through. And this would be one of those occasions that I wouldn't even attempt to use like correction tape or anything, because it's just going to make a mess. There's just no point. So we're going to put this straight in the middle here, trying not to hit either of the words on the way past. Yeah, that line doesn't look too bad there, so it's okay. There we go. And then on the bottom, well, it actually looks really cute. We'll put the black washi on that line. This washi's really skinny, so it's actually too hard to, you can't actually tear it, which is, I've never come across washi that skinny before. I just want to put that just underneath it so that it kind of looks like it's one washi even though it's not. I'm just making sure that's sitting just underneath it, not on top of it. There we go. So I'm just going to cut off the excess, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So now I've got those both down. Oh, that looks so cute. I really love those stars. They're very, very cute. This will flatten over time. I always get questions about that, and it does sort of stay up because I've pulled the washi too tight, but it will flatten eventually. Okay, so I'm going to grab all the boxes. Whenever I'm using a kit, I do like to kind of spread them out a little bit so I can see everything. Okay, so we're going to put down, I'm going to put some gold into this. Any day that I know I've got stuff on, I'm going to kind of use the lined one. So I'm going to put this one down on Wednesday, because I know I've got a lot happening Wednesday. And I think I'm going to try, oops, come on, don't do that to me. It's alright. Lime Mortar has a little bit of give, not a lot of give, but a little. So I'm going to try and stay down right in the edges, I think. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to put this one down in the middle first. one there first, and then I kind of want to do you guys remember a couple of months ago with one of the kits, one of the Lime Mortar ones, I lined up, oh no, it doesn't have it. I thought it had another one of the, so you got a bit bigger with that box, but didn't quite, it's not quite there. Okay, never mind, I'm rambling now. So I'm going to put, you sort of got to alternate the colours a little bit. So I've got the lines there, so I'm going to put the dodgy Christmas jumper on next. And then I'm going to put this one with the box at the top, because then I can put like your priorities for the week can go in there. And just at the moment I've got like 8,000 different sets of priorities, so it'd be good to have like just a this is what I have to get done this week kind of thing going on. And then at the bottom I'm going to put this one with the coffee is so delightful. And then before we go over to the other side, I'm just going to put a couple of these little checklist, oh no, we'll use big ones instead. Oh, that was what I want. I'm going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to put this gold one, no, I'll use a black one and put that on Tuesday alongside this one, or in the middle, so that it can kind of run down with it. So then I can put things I need to do along there. I'm going to put this one in the corner at the top here. I think this is the prettiest of all of the stickers, so I always like putting the prettiest ones in sort of the most prominent spot. That's not in the right spot. And really gentle. See if I can get this up without hurting the page. I just wanted it to sit underneath the washi, and it was sitting on top of. I just could not get that in the spot that I wanted. And then with this stripy one, because I love this stripy one, I'm going to use it to cover up the bits and pieces on the bottom here. And then I'm going to line it up with this little flaggy one. I'm leaving just a very, very small, oh, it doesn't quite line up anyway, so. I was kind of hoping it was going to line up exactly, but it doesn't quite. So it doesn't really matter that it's not quite right. But that gives me, then I can put some listy things on that as well. So then we need to put those two. So we're going to go, I'm only going to do Sunday. I'm not going to put one on Saturday. So I'm going to try and move this one over. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to give it a shot. Realised I had too much yellow on this side, so I just need to move some things around. Poor planning on my behalf. That's better. Got to make sure the colours balance sometimes. And that would have had two of these sitting right next to each other, which just would have looked horrible. Weekend sticker. While I can use the weekend stickers, I'm going to go crazy with them. And I love this one. It's got these gorgeous snowflakes. So I do still want to use my Barney and Moon Christmas countdowns, but I am going to use this one that's got the 2 weeks till Christmas, just because it obviously fits. So I'm going to put that in the 2 weeks, and then I'm going to grab my Barney and Moon countdowns, and we're going to go from there as well. So we're going to put these in first, and then I can put all the others in. So just like the last couple of weeks, I'm not hiding them, but I'm trying to not make them as prominent. Some of those are easier to do than others. Going to put that candy cane right in the middle, because then it kind of splits my Sunday. I can put a bit of extra things in there. Okay, so then we need to put in some other functional stickers here. So I'm kind of using Sundays as my planning days at the moment, so I'm going to put this one in here that says plan. And I'm just going to grab a couple of the decorative ones. This is where you grab your postcard in, because you want to be able to see sort of where it all fits in together. I love this one here that says Merry and Bright, actually. Because we've got this bit here, I think this tree is going to look really pretty just almost there on its own. So I'm going to put that there and then put a couple of snowflakes with it. And because we do have a quote down here, but we don't have, can't really put this one, which is probably my favourite sticker of the whole kit. Can't really put that on the other side because we've already got Merry Christmas, so we'll put it over there. And then because I've already done it sort of down this side, I'm going to do another one, but I'm going to move it over a little. So it kind of breaks up that whole just down the sides thing. It gives me a bit of movement there. And I think that's officially the first time I've ever finished a whole sticker sheet with the Lime Mortar kit. I feel like this bit here is just missing something, and I don't, yes I do. I was going to say I don't know what, but yes I do. I'm going to put this little present here just to give that a little bit more than just the square. I was trying to use that little countdown thing just to, checklist thing just to break that up a little bit, but I think it'll work because you've got that there. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do, I am going to put a couple more sheets of the list there, but I'm also going to grab this gorgeous gigantic sticker, which I very rarely use these ones, but I'm going to put this at the top. I'm just going to cut off this edge a little because I don't want the white to show. I'm going to put this down here in the corner. And no, you're not going to see this particularly often, but it's still nice to decorate these places. Put the Merry Christmas there. Put this cute little deer. Actually, I'll use this one instead. Little deer in the wreath. You can go here. And then we're going to grab sort of 3 or 4 pages off the pad. Up to you whether you want to make sure all the waxy bits are off at the top. I really don't mind. I'm going to pin them down, paper clip them down in this case. And now, okay, so then we just need to put the functional ones back in, the boring ones that need to be in there. So I'm going to do that super quick. If you don't know what they are by now, they will be listed down below for you so you can check those out. So all of my stickers are now in. I just chucked in a to-do at the top here. I haven't decided yet if I want to put another one in the other side, but if I do, I can. And that is it, I think. Hold on. Last one. So I'm just going to put a couple more snowflakes just randomly around the place. So that is it for this week's decoration using the Golden Christmas kit from Lime Mortar. This was the last mystery lime mail in its current format, so I'm very excited to see how it changes in the new year. I am going to be doing a bonus weekly decoration for you guys tomorrow, so make sure that you're subscribed and that you've got notification bells ticked so that you know when that goes up. I'm going to do a bonus one using another Lime Mortar kit in the B6 planner that I helped to design. A lot of people have been asking for more people to use kits in that, so that's what I'm going to do. It's not my preferred size, the B6, so I'm going to give it a try and see how it goes. But I kind of ended up with too many Christmas kits, so I still wanted to use the pastel one, but I couldn't use it in this one. So I decided I'd do a bonus one for you, so make sure you come back for that tomorrow. Make sure you're also following me over on Facebook and on Instagram, and don't forget I'm doing daily reveals of the Tender Designs and Milo and Milk advent calendars. So if you are interested in what you get in either of those, make sure you're following me over on Instagram. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic week, and I will see you again tomorrow. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!